friends, welcome back to another Renee's Corner video. I am Tanisha Renae, and today we are recapping like the last month-ish or so. I know I keep saying I'm not going to do recaps and then like I disappear and blah 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 blah, but here we are and I'm doing a recap. So basically I don't even know where to start with this. So one, I want to apologize for like keep disappearing and coming back, disappearing. One, I've just been like super busy. Like school has really taken off, and while I'm not taking any courses, like other stuff in my life has like taken over that space that would have been coursework. And so I've just been like super busy. And number two is that, you know, I create content because I love it and I like to create content, and as soon as it stops feeling fun, I need to take a break, right? And so I really wasn't in a very good headspace to be creating content, if I'm being honest. Like it was feeling more like a burden than like a, oh, this is something fun I get to do, and I didn't like feeling like that. So I kind of have been, you know, taking a break from recording and being an influencer and all that stuff because it wasn't really fun, right? So took a break, and I keep saying I'm gonna take a break and come back and take a break and come back, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. As of today, September 27th, I'm back on YouTube for the time being. There's just a lot of stuff going on, which some of I'm going to cover here and some of I'm not going to cover because it's more in like my personal life. So yeah, we'll just talk about what we can and we'll move on, right? Okay, and I feel like I got dressed up, like too dressed up, because I really wanted to try on this dress and I really wanted to try on this lipstick, and so here we are with this full formal look that wasn't intentional. Okay, so basically we're gonna be covering like the last month or so. Yeah, I think from like September on, we'll be covering. So basically the first thing that's really monumental is my shadowing experience at the addictions recovery place. It's over. It's kind of bittersweet because, you know, I really enjoyed learning from, you know, the addictions recovery specialist. I got to sit in with a counselor and a peer mentor, and I really just learned so much. And like the amount of stuff I just didn't know about addictions recovery from the peer mentors was just astounding. And I was just so grateful to be able to have that learning opportunity with them. And so this probably won't be the last time that I'm around them, but it'll be, you know, in different capacities that I'm around them. And so it was really great experience. And so that's like the bitter side, like, oh, I don't want to leave. But the sweet side is that I'll get another day of the week free, which is like, time is such a hot commodity in grad school, and I'm really learning that I need to protect my time better. And I know now that I'm not doing it the best I can, but going forward I am going to be protecting my time a little bit better so that I'm able to get all the things done that need to be done. So what else? So I'm still working at the Children's Hospital. It's going great. I should be starting to do interviews on my own here soon, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but kind of like, I was thinking about this yesterday. It's like, why am I so nervous? I do interviews all the time with clients and patients and all that. So why am I so nervous about this? I don't know. But yeah, so that should be starting really soon. Right now I'm still just like scribing and taking notes for the doctors, which is really a good experience too, because I get to sit in on all the interviews. The autism clinic is going great. I really love it. It's really, yeah, it's a really great learning experience. I'm trying to think of the words that I would use to describe it. It's very fast paced, I feel like I'm just learning so much. Every interaction I'm having with parents, with kids, with the other team members, the other students is just so much. Yeah, I'm just learning so much, and I feel like this is such a perfect opportunity because I didn't know if I really wanted to work with autism, or, you know, I wasn't sure if I was really gonna fit in this kind of like heavy assessment and evaluation sort of setting, but it's going really well and I feel like I'm learning a whole lot. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it's going to make my decision in the long run about if I'm gonna work with autism or what sort of settings I wanna work on or work in when I graduate. But I think that for me, having a lot of different experiences is really important so that I know what you don't know what you don't know, and so the more experiences I can get and the more I can learn, I think will be awesome. So those two things are still going well. we just wrapped up Black and Mental Health Week. So if you don't know, over on Twitter and on Instagram, I am a co-organizer of Black and Mental Health Week. It ran from September 20th through the 26th. I think I posted it in the community tab, but that was a big undertaking. So we have been meeting since like August about this week, and it was a really big social media campaign to just bring together community and love, and just building up mental health professionals and getting us connected, because oftentimes as a mental health professional, sometimes you might feel like you're the only Black person in a setting. And so we were, you know, building connections, building communities, and it went really well. I hosted a panel on Monday that went awesome, talking about the different career pathways you can take to get into mental health as a Black person, or just as a person in general. And it went super well. I am exhausted, but it went really well. I also got to take over the Real Scientist page. If you don't know, it's like a huge Twitter page. They have like 87,000 followers, which is just like astronomical to me. So I got to take over their page for the week. That was really cool too. And it just, yeah, it was really awesome social media campaign. So I've been super busy with that this last week. And so this week I feel like I'm going to be playing a bit of catch up. So my dissertation is moving, but I am going to have to take a step back from it for about 2 or 3 weeks, just because my preliminary exams are coming up. And so my dissertation, I have like a really rough outline right now, but I've been working on it slowly and steadily. Like I'll spend 30 minutes at the hospital before it's time for like my part working on it, but I'm going to have to like stop that to study for my preliminary exams. And so that brings me to the next big thing that's been going on. I've been studying for my preliminary exams, and so each university, each program does it very differently. So ours are called preliminary exams. Some people's are called comps. Some people's are called, I think those are the only two, comprehensive exam, preliminary exams. Those are the only two names I really know. And basically, each school does it differently. So the way that my university does it is that we take exams in 5 core areas, and we have to answer a couple of questions for each. On the spot. And so I've been studying since about August. I am going to do a prelim study, how I've been studying video, so I won't go into all the nitty-gritty details, but basically they will give us like 3-hour time chunks on like Tuesday and on Friday, and then we have to answer 2 questions in each time chunk. I hope that makes sense. But so the subjects are psychopathology, assessment, interventions, diversity, and ethics and professional issues. The last 2, diversity and ethics and professional issues, kind of go together. So we just have to answer 1 question on diversity, 1 question on ethics. Hopefully all that makes sense. It's not that confusing, but it is like a huge deal. Our professors try to be like, it's not a big deal, take it easy, but they're also on the same line. I'd be like, it's a big deal, you need to study, you need to start studying in August, you need to blah, 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 blah. So I've been studying. I think I would be lying if I said I wasn't stressed about it. I am not very good at long-term studying. Like, studying this amount for this long, I'm just not very good at. Like, it is very difficult. And I think I've learned some things in this studying that I will take for like my, what's it called? The like clinical psychology, not certification. It's like the EPPP exam, where it's like you get certified as a psychologist, like a licensed psychologist, all that stuff. I think I've learned some things from this long-term studying for prelims that I will not do when I study for that exam. And I think it's just because it's so nebulous, and you know, we get all the past exam questions, but they really leave it really open. And so they're not gonna tell you like what counts as a complete answer. They won't tell you like the length. They are really just like, oh, we want you to be creative and see how much you can get. And yeah, so the thing that's different about this exam over other exams is it's not like take home. So like I don't get to use any outside resources, like the internet, like articles. I think for the ethics exam, we get the APA ethics code and that's it. Like we don't get the DSM, none of that. So it's really been yeah, stressful. Just trying to remember. For me, the hardest part is remembering the citations, and also I can't remember things that are like too big, so I have to have like quick and dirty definitions of things and concepts, because that's how I learn. But for some classes like psychopathology, it's a lot of theory, a lot of citations, and I'm just like not very good at it. Which I know, but I'm studying more for those sections than other sections. So the exams are over 2 days. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna go. I mean, I know in my heart that it's gonna go well, and I'm prepared. I'm not prepared today, but I will be prepared by the time the test happens. And you know, I'm just gonna try my best, and that's what it is. And so that is the other big chunk of what's going on in my life. So I'm really hoping that I can record a couple of videos so that they can just come out boom, 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 and I won't have to stress about it, because when I record ahead of time, it works a lot better for me to like get videos out and like stay motivated with it. So that's basically it. Those are all the updates, I think. I'm not taking any classes, so I don't have any class updates. I think we're coming up on the middle of the semester, which is like really weird to me, because like I have no concept of time because I don't have a class. So like with midterms or with classes, like I really track week to week to week of what's going on, but without the structure of having a course or something, I'm really having a hard time knowing how far we are in the semester, to be honest. And also the semester shortened, like we're ending around Thanksgiving. Classes are ending around Thanksgiving, but the clinic will be open until Christmas, basically. And yeah, so basically that is everything, I think. Yeah, I think that's everything. Nothing else is really going on. I'm still here living life. Not really living life because there's still COVID. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about any of the updates, leave a comment. I will answer them. I've been really bad about answering comments, and today I'm going to go back through and answer all the comments I've missed over the last like 2 weeks. So if I haven't responded to you, I'm sorry. Count it to my head and not my heart. I do love you all, and I will answer your questions. It just takes me a little bit longer because of how busy things have been, but it should slow down really soon here. And so yeah, so if you're not following me over on my social media, you absolutely should. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. Oh, well, this is YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. Those are really the main ones. You can add me on Snapchat, but I never post on Snapchat. I'm usually posting on my stories. I might be taking a social media break probably the week of my exams, but you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, and so if you've watched this far, leave a red emoji, because this red lip is like everything to me. I love red lipstick. It's like my favorite. And be sure to follow me, like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys next week. Peace out, and I love you all so much. Bye.